As you know, one of the concerns about the registration exercise that have come up is overcrowding, which is being experienced in Accra and Tettey and elsewhere. Well, the Commission says it is taking steps to address that with the introduction of its queue management system. They add that the challenge of social distancing is not with the perimeter of the registration centers, but beyond the perimeter. Here is a Deputy Chairperson in charge of operations, Samuel Tettey.
You will recall that the Electoral Commission started the nationwide registration exercise on the 30th of June. We have completed the first batch of the first phase, and we are now on the second batch of the first phase. And it is important for the Commission to brief the media on what has transpired so far, in essence, an overview of the registration exercise so far. Before we embarked upon the registration exercise, the Commission undertook publicity in various forms to drum the whole exercise to the citizenry when and where we are going to do the registration. Among others are TV promos, radio promos, docudrama, posting of educational posters, etc. And we also wish to say that for the first time, the Commission has translated its street announcement into so many Ghanaian languages, which includes Dagbani, Twi, Dagari, Sisala, Gan, Ewe, etc., etc. We also have to take stock by looking at the performance of our registration officials. They have been very efficient and effective, and this has actually translated into the number of applicants that are registered in a day. They are very fast, they are very skillful, and this has actually led to a smooth registration process. Again, we also have to look at the performance of the equipment that the Commission acquired. And we have also seen for ourselves the robust and then the fast nature of the BVRs that the Commission acquired. In this case, you find out that the speed of the BVR kits has translated into the number of applicants registered in a day. In some of the centers, we are registering as many as 280 plus, because they are robust, they are user-friendly, and they are also very fast. This is a deviation of the past equipment, which were characterized by faults and non-performing nature. So far, we have encountered some few challenges. However, let me highlight on some of the achievements with the first batch and the second batch that we are almost about to complete. The registration environment has been very peaceful. The equipment has also been functioning well. And we also have our officials almost always reporting at the registration centers on time. However, the few challenges that we have actually had so far or encountered is difficulty in observing the social distancing by applicants. And then we also initially had insufficient information on the movement plan put up by the Commission. And as usual, the overwhelming numbers of applicants at the centers